everyone. My brain is mush.
Back again. What's
Welcome
up?
Welcome back, Renee. You were missed.
Was I?
Yeah, you went to the
I
UK
don't
and
know.
then you went to the UK and you came back and the whole country's falling apart.
God, but I mean, that happens every weekend right now, it seems.
I know, but when you left, you said, hey, take care of this whole Russia thing. And I said, I'll try.
And then, it got away from you. Hey, you got caught up in work and Russia got away from you.
It did. Russia got away from me.
And now what? Now I guess we always have the Canada option to hold on to. So there's that.
Absolutely. And I will be using that the second I can.
Yeah, I think about that a lot. I'm actually, so I just started doing like the paperwork and stuff to like change my name over.
Yeah.
And it's just like such a weird, which I know you never did.
Hello.
But it's like a weird thing to do. But anyways, I don't really know what that has to do with Canada, other than I guess I just feel like that's like, I feel like I'm really becoming Canadian or American me.
Are you? That's really exciting.
It feels that way. I mean, I'm married to an American man, as are you.
Yes.
Yours is only like a quarter American, right?
He's
like a little touch.
He's very, very Canadian. He just started getting into ranch sauce. So I think he's starting to dip his toe in the American vibe.
I'm just kidding. First of all, how did it take him that long to get into ranch?
I don't know. Like, we just were in a big ranch household, and I feel like people are going to get mad and be like, Americans are more than ranch. But, I mean, it's a huge thing here.
Listen, I'm actually with the Americans on this. I think, well, I mean, not that they're more, you're a little bit more than ranch, but you guys missed out on the ranch party.
I know,
I've always
we're back.
loved ranch. How have you, what did you use in lieu of ranch? Blue cheese?
Blue cheese. We were
That's sick, man.
I know. Listen, I know. But
It's
yeah,
messed
we're on
up.
the ranch. Yeah, we're dipping our toe in the ranch, and we're making everything official.
What ranch are you using? Like Hidden Valley or
No, dude,
where are you at with it?
I can only do a ranch. I love how it's like, welcome to Regular Girls. Have you thought about ranch?
I feel like that's a very good Regular Girls conversation.
Oh, yes.
Ranch dressing. I love ranch dressing. I actually feel like I ordered, I'm in like my hotel room, and I ordered up a garden salad with chicken with a side of pizza.
Okay, as you do.
I always get ranch dressing, and I don't feel bad about it. Look, if I'm
You
just
shouldn't.
eating leaves and some vegetables,
Of course.
let me have ranch. Why is that a crime or so frowned upon?
Well, throw a ranch. You also work out, and you're allowed to have some goddamn ranch, so everyone get
What's
off our backs.
wrong with a little ranch? What am I just
Nothing.
going to have lemon juice? Suck
No.
it.
I've seen people-
Get out of my face. No way.
I watched a woman pour lemon juice on her salad, and I've never felt so sad in my life.
It's horrible. No, I do not recommend that to anybody. Like, I'll do a mixture if I'm at home, which I actually do really like, but it's just like if you've got like a good olive oil, some fresh lemon juice, and then like salt and pepper and just shake it up, that can actually be quite a delight.
No,
but
see,
if you're just like winging it and you're like, I hate myself and I can only have lemon juice,
No, forget
upgrade.
it. Also,
upgrade your life.
I will say that I have taken to making salad dressing without olive oil because I just found out, thanks to my fitness pal, there's a lot of calories.
There's a lot of calories in olive oil. What are you using instead?
Well, I do. I'll do like a honey mustard, which I feel like is not even healthy at all. But I'll do like Dijon mustard, a little bit of honey, apple cider vinegar,
yes.
and garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, and red chili flakes. Shake that up. No oil. It's amazing.
Oh, that actually sounds really good.
It's good. Try it, guys. Let me know how it goes. But no oil
No,
at
I'll
all.
definitely try that. Because I think about that sometimes too. And you actually see how many calories are in olive oil. It's like, I'll just have the
it's
ranch.
nuts. Just take the ranch.
F it. Give me the ranch.
If you're doing a balsamic vinaigrette, who do you think you're kidding? Like, it's just take the ranch.
No, or you know what? Just go buy a low calorie regular salad dressing, and like, it's gonna not taste exactly the same, but it's better and closer than just olive oil.
I should point out that I did not know that you could just have like lemon and olive oil as a salad option growing up, because we just had French dressing, which I wonder if that's Canadian.
Catalina?
No, not Catalina. We were not doing that. Thousand Island.
I thought Catalina and French were the same.
Are they?
They're both red.
It's true. I believe you. Yeah,
They're both red. I have no idea though.
I had no idea. Like, I mean, I don't even think I saw an avocado till I was like 20.
So let's just get back to the irregular point here that you've been just having blue cheese your whole life.
No, like, I mean, I know what ranch is, but like if I had a choice, I would do blue cheese. But now, like, I can tell that we have been in America long enough because I'm like, oh, we got to get ranch for our pizza. And that's just what we do now.
Nothing beats pizza dipping sauce, though. Let's just make that clear. I miss that stuff so much.
I know. Pizza, if you don't know what we're talking about, is a pizza chain in Canada. It's the freaking best.
It's not Little Caesars.
It's not. It's better. And it has like this garlic dipping sauce, which is like a butter almost. And not like loose butter. It's like a spreadable margarine.
Yeah, it's spreadable. It's like a good consistency.
Oh my God. It's so good.
You can buy that on Amazon, but it's kind of expensive to buy on Amazon. I've looked at it. Mm-hmm.
Someone told me that if we knew what was in it, we would never eat it. And I was like, but doesn't that go for just about everything?
That's good. Yeah, exactly.
I know. So, I mean, also I should point out that like Kelly Oxford, she's been really like Instagramming her love for Filet-O-Fish lately. And I'm like, oh man, because I've just been fighting McDonald's for so long. And I'm like, maybe I just need to lean in.
Have you had a Filet-O-Fish?
Never, but it looks delicious.
I've only tried it a few months ago because John and I were watching a commercial, and I was like, man, this commercial is just like selling it to me. It looks amazing. The way it flops down in the bun in that one thin little piece of shitty cheese. It's amazing. Give me that. So I tried it.
Gross.
But here's the thing that I have to say about Filet-O-Fish.
Please.
It just tastes like what McDonald's smells like. Doesn't taste different from anything else. It just tastes like McDonald's, you know?
I know exactly what you're talking about. This will be very inside, but in Toronto, there's a restaurant called Sneaky D's, and the food tastes like the place smells, which is undescribable unless you just use the name. It tasted like Sneaky D's.
No, I'm with you on that. It's weird when things just take on like the scent like that, and it's just like, it just tastes like that. It becomes the noun for it.
Yeah. I love
McDonald's flavor. I mean, it's a good flavor no matter what.
I just love
but
how
it
you're
just
like,
tastes the same.
I love how you're like, hey, I'm like becoming American. I'm like changing my name. It's like super exciting, my new life. Anyways, ranch dressing.
No,
I come in like a real trash bag.
No, this is 100% more important. Have you ever tried, while we're on the topic of gross food?
Yes, please.
So Pringles came out with this new line of like food truck stop flavors or whatever.
What?
And they have like, there was like a Kung Pao chicken. There's like a street tacos one, and then there's another one that was like cheeseburger flavor, which was like, I really liked it. It was good. But if you're in Canada and have the like Ruffles has the Harvey's cheeseburger ones, it tastes like, I mean, I guess it tastes like Harvey's, but it's essentially like the McDonald's flavor too. It has like that like pickly onion flavor. It's actually amazing. Yeah, it's very good.
I want to try that.
It's really, really good.
I just tried these like kettle cooked Korean barbecue chips. They're nuts. They're so good.
These new flavors, man, I want the job of creating the flavors.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like when I grew up, it was plain chips and barbecue. And my dad, which Brendan has since realized being at my house going like, why do you guys eat this? He started putting cheddar cheese on barbecue chips, like cutting up chunks of cheddar cheese, and he would eat it with barbecue chips. And we've done that our whole lives. It's so good.
That sounds amazing.
But that's all we had growing up. Those were the options, plain or barbecue or all dressed in ketchup.
Well, but once all dressed, like I remember when all dressed started.
Yeah.
Like having that be a thing. And I still, because it's like still a novelty to me to get it in the U.S. because they have it here now. Yeah. And I always feel like I need to buy it. I have to like hoard it for fear that it's going to go away, that it's going to be rejected by our American comrades, that they're just going to kick it out back up to Canada, and I won't stand for it.
It's terrifying. It's really terrifying. And also I've realized like how many snacks from Canada that we don't get anymore. And it's really
There's
sad.
A lot. No, our snacks are much better. Actually, so because I just can't let Canada go and I wear it on my sleeve, I was traveling today, and I think I mentioned this to you before, maybe on the podcast, but I downloaded this app called like My Tuner app. And I play Indy 88 from Toronto, so I still play it. So I'm getting all the ads, and I still like listen to all these Canadian isms. And the girl that was hosting it, Lana Gay, I think her name is, she was saying that the new thing, apparently, instead of just poutine, is a clam chowder poutine, which is fries, clam chowder, and feta cheese. And it's the feta cheese that is really off-putting to me. Feta cheese is stupid. Sorry, feta cheese. You're stupid.
Yeah, listen, I don't want clam chowder on my poutine at all. Like, absolutely not. And also,
I would try it.
Really?
I would try anything though. Like I will.
All white.
If somebody gives me one weird thing to try, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. But I drove through Prince Edward Island with my mom before, and they do a lobster poutine there, which I imagine is pretty similar.
Oh, I feel like that's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but a clam chowder, it's like the white and the cream. I can't do a cream soup.
What? Are you what? What? You don't,
I can't do
you
it.
just got onto ranch and you don't do cream soups? Oh
I can't
my
do
God.
cream soups. Well, I can't really do dairy because my life's cool, but
okay, got it.
but they just seem too heavy to me. Yeah. Yeah, but
no, I love that. I love a cream soup. I am like shamefully into creamy soups. But what's shocking, this is such like a nerdy topic that we're on right now, but it's okay.
It is. It's fine.
Is that I found like the Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, the low fat one, is actually not a lot of calories. It's pretty good. But do not ever use almond milk or coconut milk as a substitute. It does not work.
Really?
Yeah, I tried it. It tastes too sweet. It's gross.
But do you use like unsweetened almond milk?
Yes.
And it still tastes too sweet?
It still tastes weird, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh, God.
Breaking news, everybody. It doesn't work for everything.
I'm loving how this conversation took a turn.
It really did take a turn, yeah.
You were just in the UK. How is the food there before we get to our topic,
It's fine, but like I didn't really do anything exceptional. I didn't even get to have like fish and chips or anything. I didn't get to have fish and chips or curry because the one place, so I went out with two girlfriends of mine and we went out in Greenwich, and which is weird. I was in Greenwich, London, and then I was in Greenwich, Connecticut. Whoa, Greenwich. But I was in Greenwich, and the one place that we stopped and we're like, oh, this is like their oldest pub. Let's go in here. So we went in to go order like some drinks and some food.
Yeah.
And their like fryer was down, so you couldn't get any hot food. So we're like, never mind. So then we ended up having sushi, and it was actually exceptional sushi in London, which I think is kind of shocking, but it was very good.
Yeah, I would wonder if like the fish was like fresh, and I only say that because in Toronto sometimes the fish is just not fresh.
It's not good. No, it's not good. But this place was really good. Yeah, it really killed it. But no, I didn't eat anything spectacular, nor did I do anything spectacular. It was really I really just hit the bare minimum of doing the trip. But this is like, I've been out there so many times, and I love London. Every single time I go, I could live in London. I love, love, love it. But I was just kind of in and out, and like where we stayed was like not really in a great location. We were like attached to the O2. It was like a beautiful hotel. But to get out and really do anything, I was lazy this trip. I didn't do anything cool.
That's fair. I mean, like I always tell you, I have no idea how you do all that travel and then continue to be a human. I would just live in my hotel and never leave. I just wouldn't.
Yeah, I kind of did that this trip. I got in and I just took a nap, and here's a thing that I did.
Yes.
I did the Epsom salt melatonin. I almost just said melanoma. I did not get melanoma.
No, you did not do that.
That's not what I meant to say.
And what is the update?
I was down and out for the count. It was awesome. Yeah, it was very good. However, the next day, I had a shoot the next day. And I think I got like this weird bug bite on my foot traveling. Like I had my flight from London to JFK.
Right.
And I got up, I was like, oh, my foot kind of feels weird. And then I got to my hotel, and it was fine. I like stayed in Manhattan and met up with a girlfriend of mine. And the next day I was in Connecticut, and my whole toe swelled up, had like pus in like the top part of like my skin. I had to like pop it out. I think it's got like bit by a weird bug. So I popped that. Then I just I put on a mask, and I had a bath. I did the Epsom salts. But then a friend of mine the next day was like, oh, you're not supposed to have an Epsom salt bath if you have a cut, because it can like really mess you up.
Really?
I live to tell the tale. But yeah, he really warned me of like my impending doom death.
I just love how you were like, I got into the hotel, I made a bath, Epsom salts, I took melatonin, and I popped a disgusting pus thing on my toe. It was delicious.
But look, is there anything more satisfying than popping something gross?
No, I love it.
Whether it's a zit or it's all pus filled and gross. Oh, but it's very satisfying.
Oh yeah, if someone's like, I don't like popping zits, I'm like, well, this friendship is over. We're done. We don't see the world the same.
Oh, I guess you don't like ingrown hairs either. Get out of here.
Oh my God. Oh,
I love ingrown
any
hairs.
day of the week. I'm loving though, like since this podcast, I think I've really taken off as a self-proclaimed Dr. Quinn. And
you are.
I have been getting some tweets about things, and I will say that I took your suggestion of vitamin E oil.
Oh.
And let me tell you guys, my face has changed.
Really?
Oh yes. Because I was a huge fan and still am, but once I win the lottery, I'll be purchasing it again. Kiehl's has a midnight recovery oil, which is amazing, and they have a eye cream that does the same. And your eyes will change overnight. Like, it's crazy.
Really?
No bags. Like, it's amazing.
Oh my God! Text me the info. I need it immediately.
I will. You get such a tiny amount for it's like $40. Like, it's not.
That's all you
cheap.
need, though. You need a tiny little bit.
It'll last you forever. But the midnight recovery oil is like a big bottle. It's $75. It is a bit of a thing, but if you have the money, invest. But anyway, so I hadn't been able to
invest in your face,
but I hadn't been able to get a new bottle. And then you said vitamin E oil, so I went to Trader Joe's. It was like $3.99.
Yep.
I mix it in with my Cetaphil, which is like like allergy free like moisturizer for like lamos. But mixed it in. Now no bags. My skin's super clear. I reduced
It's fantastic.
I'm doing my apple cider vinegar toner. I reduced the vinegar. It's better for me. It's now 20-80 split. Oh, it's good.
So I actually was I've been thinking a lot, long and hard, about your deal with apple cider vinegar.
Yes, continue.
Because I want to start drinking it. I want to start rubbing it on my body.
Yes.
I'm going to put it, I don't know. I've got a lot of opportunities of places to put this apple cider vinegar. I was overseas thinking about this. I'm like, I should just Amazon Prime it to the house now. So it's there. I'm like, it's apple cider vinegar. I can stop and pick some up.
At any point.
So I finally came to my senses on one thing in my life.
That's amazing. I'm excited to hear the feedback because I put a tablespoon in water and then I really don't crave anything sugary. And
that's what I need. I have such bad cravings lately. I want like all just bad things. It's horrible.
Oh, a night without an M&M peanut butter, I don't understand. I don't know what that would look like for me.
Nope.
No.
You know what? Mine's this. We've said this before, but like mine's the salty stuff. I can't. I have zero willpower around salty things.
It's undeniable, guys. We're snackers. Get over it.
Also, I just feel like I'm hungry all the time. It is what it is. I'm hungry.
You know what? It reminds me. I watched Snatch this weekend too.
Oh, what a good movie!
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. You didn't like it?
No, I hated it.
Why?
Because the movie took like a million turns. I don't want to spoil it. It made no sense. I love Ike Barinholtz, who plays the brother, so much. But when she gets that tapeworm, which is in the preview, so I don't feel bad saying it.
Wait. I didn't see Snatched. I thought you were talking about Snatch.
No.
Just the movie Snatch.
With Amy Schumer.
No, I'm going to see that when I get home. No, but you didn't like it?
Dude, okay, I didn't want to ruin it. We'll talk about it when you see it, but I think you're going to agree with me. But she gets a tapeworm.
I've always wanted to get a tapeworm.
No, not after you see this. I know we joke about it. It looked disgusting. Yeah, I can't.
Ew.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Any kind of snake that lives in your body, peace and some grease. R.I.P. Obviously.
Yeah,
get
obviously R.I.P. Get out of my butt or my mouth, however you need to get it out.
Exit.
Exit, please. So when you watch this movie, and if people are about to go see it or they have seen it, I am curious if they'll agree with me. There is a weird filter, almost like the Oprah filter, that has been put on Goldie Hawn's face and Amy Schumer's face that smooth it out like a Facetune, and it looks so bizarre and overdone that you're like, yeah, right, you guys. Yeah, right.
So how does that even work? I don't I understand how that works in like a photo, but I don't really understand how that works in film. And how do I go about requesting this filter?
It's all lighting. You just ask for the Oprah lights. They can also like thin you out, which I did not know. I was told that when I was shooting my pilot that they can take you in. They pinch you in and make you thin.
That's fantastic.
I know. I'm in.
I mean, deceiving, but whatever. Everyone wants to get on your case. You know how many people constantly are like, are you pregnant? No, I'm just like kind of about to get my period and I just ate a sandwich. Get off it.
That is horrible. Honestly.
It's so annoying.
Who are these people?
Curmudgeons.
I get so angry. I mean, like, I don't really get that, but I would be ruined if someone like decided to waste their time by telling me that I look bloated in my tight pants.
Oh my God. It's the worst. Like, first of all, I know Second of all, F off. Get out.
Also, you're tiny and petite and you're wearing bangs, and right now you're wearing adult pigtails and it's not bothering me.
Well, so it's because I was just about to go to the gym when you messaged me, and I was just about to turn into Willie Nelson when I have to put on a headband and some braids because I got bangs. I can't just go to the gym anymore.
I get it.
It's a bang situation. So yes, I do have adult pigtails right now. They're
what are they
braided
called? Braids?
Pigtails.
Braids. Are they called pigtails or is it just braids?
No, I don't know. It's still pigtails. They're split in two right down the middle.
I cannot stand adult braids. I just can't do it.
Why?
Adult pigtails. I don't know. Like, this is coming from a girl who's like wearing a very loose sports bra and unwashed hair right now. So who am I to say? But there's just something about it. Like, I feel like it's girls going like, we're going out tonight. I'm putting in my braids.
So in that regards, yes, it is super gross.
But working out is fine.
I do it to work out and like more as like a means of necessity. But like, look, there's a lot happening on my head between bangs and extensions. It's just like, it's a world of situation that I'm just trying to get through. And I'm also trying to get on the treadmill so that everyone can get off my dick about looking fat.
And also, if you're on her dick about getting fat, obviously RIP to you and get off this effing podcast. I don't get it. We talk for an hour. You can't sit here and hate watch something for an hour. That's ridiculous.
And you know what? We're not cool enough to hate listen to, FYI.
Oh, yeah, we're not. So just stop it.
No, I mean, you can like hate listen to Selena Gomez or some shit, but don't do it to us. Get over it.
Once we hit $1 million, I'll welcome it.
Totally.
I'll be like, hey, bitches.
Listen to me all you want.
I'm a
too
millionaire.
Accessible for you to hate me that much.
Yeah. Try and get at me while I'm on my yacht not giving a shit.
Totally. Sorry, no reception on my yacht, hoes. Back it
Honestly,
up.
I can't wait till I'm a millionaire and I'm wearing the high-waisted pants I've always dreamed of, and then I take a photo like Kim Kardashian on Instagram and I just simply say, I just like this pic. Come at me, fools. Come at me.
Speaking of high-waisted pants,
yes.
We were talking about jeans the other day about like anything that's low, anything low rise.
Get out of here.
Obviously, R.I.P. Get out of here.
What are you, Mariah Carey in 1999? Yeah. Get out of here.
So I'm at Heathrow. I bought a lot of things at Heathrow Airport. I had a lot of time to kill. They have a full Zara in Heathrow.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. That's fine.
Oh my God. So I bought these like what they called high-waisted jeans, and sister, they were not kidding.
Really?
These things come up high.
Cool. I love those.
But then I was like bold, and so I had to shoot, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wear these. And I wore like a bodysuit under them, and like they look cute from the front. High-waisted from the back is like the longest, weirdest situation of an ass.
Oh, you have a tall butt. That's absolutely...
Very tall mom butt. Yeah.
Yes. That's for sure. But I mean, here's the thing. I can't see it, so it doesn't exist.
Just like my tramp stamp. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Try.
And I also bought what could potentially be my new signature scent.
Oh my God, this is
huge
it's
a big
news.
deal. My purse is right here. Let me get it up so I make sure I don't screw it up. So I've been dying to get my signature scent, and I spent a lot of time in Jo Malone London.
I love Jo Malone. Can I guess what it is? Can I guess?
You're gonna guess?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, is it the sea salt one?
Nope.
Oh, is it the pomegranate one?
Nope.
Ooh, which one is it? Wait, it's the blackberry and bay one? Okay, which one is it?
So there's so many, and I had time to kill, and I went in there, and I just I really gave everything a good whiff.
Yeah.
I got the mimosa and cardamom.
Wow.
Yeah, it's special.
I mean,
it's so good. It's like fruity but earthy, and
that's nice.
I can't get enough of it. I love this smell.
Jo Malone is just delicious, and I remember smelling it the first time I went into a Nordstrom's, not a big deal, at the Grove, and I was wearing what I like to call ill-fitting shorts, and the woman at the counter thought I was a robber. She refused to give me samples, but I got them, and that's a delicious scent. It's so nice.
It's unreal. So I think I need to start investing in the candles.
Yes.
The only problem with it though is that it's not cheap.
No, I'm not. And also, listen, do I want like a diptyque candle because they smell delicious? Yes, but can I admit that I spent like $70 on a candle? No, I can't.
No, Because you know what? Even though, like, yeah, could I Amazon Prime it and just have it? I guess anybody, like, whatever. But, like,
Yeah.
I can also go to Bath and Body Works, and they knock it out of the park.
They do.
The end. Leave it alone.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, let's
But I actually did get like a nice Anthropologie candle the other day, and
those are
it's
nice.
really kind of changed. They're very nice too.
Oh, but those are like $20, and or a little more than that. But it's like,
Yeah, they're like 30.
yeah, but you know what? That's like worth it. Like that's worth a splurge. But like some of these candles are like $100.
Oh, no way. I can't. I cannot justify that.
I can't. I mean, unless I'm making Beyonce money, then sure. Because what is it? Who cares? But now.
But I will say though, the feeling that you get when you walk into your house and it smells like a certain way, it does make you feel great.
Well, I just started burning incense. I don't know if I talked about this in the past podcast, but it's like for my birthday, someone got me like this little ceramic like teepee, and then you put like a like this incense in it, and then it like burns like throughout.
Oh,
like
cute.
The TV smoking. Yeah, but it was like this campfire smell, which I kind of like, and it's the best. I walk into my house, it's like so warm and like smoky and nice.
Yeah, I always like those like very masculine scents. Those ones are my favorite. Like anything that or I like masculine. I also like a good like lavender, which is still a little masculine-y.
Yeah, they're like
it's
musky.
a little musty, which is I like that though.
Yeah, no,
I'm into it.
Well, it's a regular girl hot tip. Make it musky, make it nice, like Dorinda and the Real Housewives of New York.
Musk it up. Hey, you want to do today's topic?
Oh my God, yes. We haven't talked in so long. I'm glad we did this catch up.
Me too.
Yeah.
We needed to get a little. We needed
to
have a little briefing on each other's situations.
Also, just a quick crystal update before we get into the theme. Guess who's on the crystal bandwagon?
Who?
Brendan.
No, he is not.
Brendan is a believer because a part of my citrine crystal broke off, and he put a section of it in his wallet, and since then he's been getting a bunch of callbacks. So,
oh my gosh,
he might kill me for admitting it on the cast here, but too bad.
Well, he probably doesn't listen. He won't know.
No, he's too busy. His face is in a bucket of ranch, so he doesn't know. So today's theme.
John can get into crystals too. He had the black tourmaline.
Oh, that's
which I forget what that's for, but he had one of those because when we were in Sedona, bought a bunch. So we've got like a couple random ones like around the house, and he used to keep one in his bag. And I also like made one of those like essential oil spray things.
Yes.
Because if you use like the sage and cedar one, it's supposed to like really calm you down, which is like great on flights and stuff.
Yeah.
So we don't have them anymore. I should probably make some new ones, but yeah, we were really big into those for a while.
Those sound amazing, and I need you to send me the recipe on how to make those. But the tourmaline is to ward off negative energy.
Oh, okay, good. See, you have the answers.
I got the Crystal Bible. I got it on Amazon. Not a big deal. Anyways,
today's topic is heartbreaks of celebrity couples that have split up.
Yes. Cheaters, some not cheaters, some just really sad. Either way, they broke up, and I got a lot of opinions on it.
Yeah. No, there's been some really bad ones. And like, look, a lot of times you're like, oh, so-and-so broke up. Anyways, whatever. But listen, this one shook me to the core.
Okay.
This one upset me for days.
Okay.
I'm still not stoked about it.
I think I know what's coming, but go on.
Yeah. Gwen Stefani and Gavin Rossdale. Yeah, this to me was like the ultimate. They were the it couple because they never tried too hard. They just were. They like started in like the 90s.
Yeah. And
it was when I was so obsessed with Gavin Rossdale, and I just wanted her to go away, but then also loved her so much.
She was great.
And then when they split up and found out that that Gavin Rossdale cheated on Gwen Stefani with their maid, what a loser.
It was the nanny.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say maid? I meant nanny.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
I
sure
meant
she
nanny.
cleaned too. They always throw that in.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, you're getting paid. Scrub it up.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. As you know, here's the thing. First of all, when you meet Gwen Stefani, which will happen because we're putting it out into the universe, I hope that she does not disappoint because you love her so much and I have so much invested.
Oh, so but I will say, it's not the same as it used to be. She's not as cool.
We all know this.
I do love Gwen Stefani. I don't want to turn this into like a hate Gwen Stefani thing.
No,
but
come on.
We talked about this before. She lost a red lip and everything changed.
I know. If she said, I'm going on tour, I'd be like, really, girl?
Yeah, girl.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, but that was a hard one because they were together for a long time. That'd be like Kurt and Goldie breaking up. Like that would just be.
I couldn't handle it.
I'd beyond. It'd be beyond.
That would really destroy me.
Although current day Gavin Rossdale, hearing that he had sex with the nanny, you see him all shiny on the red carpets, and you go, "Yeah, I see that. I get it." Same with Ben and Jen.
Yeah. So what do you think, like, where does this even stem from? Do you think it's like an inferiority complex, or like what is it like to make the dude be like, "Oh, I have this awesome chick, but I'm still going to stick it in this other chick"?
Because this is what happened. This is my theory of what happens. It's because, like, look at Ben Affleck, who, like, I know is bloated now and his forehead is covered in Botox, but but back in the day, he was super hot. Like, dare I say Armageddon with Liv Tyler? Like,
oh my God, come on, man. You give me those animal crackers. Give me that animal cracker scene all day long.
All day long. Yes, absolutely. Where'd you get that dress, Liv? Send it to me, girl. You know my address.
Oh my, if you sing Leave It on a Jet Plane, I'm out.
Oh my God, I can't. So it's like he was such a babe, and same with Gavin. Like, for people who were into him, like he was like a smoke show, and they were like really hot and like really popular, and then all of a sudden they're not. Which I think for men, dare I make a blanket statement and say it's hard for them, and their fall of grace is harder because as women we're not treated the same, and I think we're ready for it. We're ready for the fall. I'm waiting for the fall. I remember when I turned 10 and I went, it's all downhill now.
I peaked in high school, sister. It's all been downhill. I'm wearing adult braids currently.
Yeah, the first time I got a sensible white bra, I went, well, the fun's gone. And I was like 11, It's like we're kind of ready for the fall. And I think that they get upset and they like pout. And then they have these young girls who are like, can you like buy me a car and I'll have sex with you? And they're like, yeah, no problem. Easy peasy. And then they get involved,
It's just such a bummer. Like, I just wish that people could deal with that better. I mean, what a shitty thing in society. I just like, it's just such a bummer when you see people make these like bad life mistakes, and like you just can't bounce back from that, especially like when I can't think of anyone. I mean, I'm sure if I really put time and effort into it that you could picture someone that you're like, well, this person kind of messed up and then they still like recovered from it.
Like maybe Hugh Grant, but
Hugh Grant. Yeah, that's a good one. But Hugh Grant wasn't married. He just banged prostitutes, right?
That's true. But it's like,
so that changes it.
And what's crazy to me is like Ben Affleck cheating on Jennifer Garner. It's like she's only getting better with age. Like now she's a total smoke show. Like when she was doing 13 going on 30, I was like, too sweet. But now she's like hot.
Yeah. She really like, most women don't get to do that. She like came into her own as she aged. How lucky.
Oh, how amazing.
Which could go the wrong way for somebody that has like such like a like cute kind of face.
Yeah,
but then I can't think about like in the movie Catch Me If You Can, when she plays like the prostitute in that, like she's pretty hot in that. It's like a pretty small little part, but she's like, she really kicks up that sex factor. And what was the TV show she had where
Alias.
She was like a badass? Yeah, Alias. Like she was a badass in that.
I just feel like now, like I saw her in like a credit card commercial because it's like cool, but I have cable, not to brag, but I actually don't have cable. That's a lie. I was trying to be cool. But I saw her in this thing. I was like, her hair is amazing. Her boobs are on point. Her dress is so sick. Like, it's amazing.
It's
and I can't believe that Ben Affleck threw that away to like have sex with like a gross girl named Tiffany who like watches his kids and is like, can you cover my bill at the Beverly Hilton?
Yeah,
like who cares?
It's just such a like, let's go hang out at Chateau Marmont. Why don't you get out of here?
Yeah,
so, like it's just it's so gross. It's such a bummer.
I can't.
Who's on you? Do you have a?
I do.
Give me one of your list.
One of my biggest heartbreaks is Joshua Jackson and Diane Kruger.
Yeah, what happened there? You think?
I mean, I don't know. Like they lived in Paris, which is
Come
insane.
On.
Dude, I know. What a true life. He has not aged. Like he's just gotten more like I don't know, muscular, not muscular, but like
he got like
the beard.
He got hunkier.
He got like a beard.
Out.
Yeah, and like she's like amazing. I think you told me to start following her on Instagram.
She's great.
Oh,
yeah, I think I did. Yeah, she's a good follow because she's like sassy and like total like still about like female empowerment, but not in like an annoying way. She's just like, yeah, chicks are badass and I'm a badass, whatever.
I'm in. I can't turn.
And she's another one. Like she's aged really well. She looks like $1 million.
She has not aged, and I think she like smokes cigarettes and like just drinks red wine.
Yeah, she lives in Paris. Of course she does.
Oh my God, it's so cool. But like that breakup was hard. I'm wondering what happened. Did they just kind of break up? They were together for like 10, 11 years or something.
They were together a long time. And I think like they had like very clearly been like, well, we don't want to get married. We're not doing it for whatever reason, and to each their own. But like, I guess like there was something there, but it seemed like based off of like following her Instagram page, it seemed like that it just ended. Like it didn't seem like it was a big scandalous situation. I think the love just died, which is really, is that sadder? I'm not sure.
It's sadder, but I think I heard rumblings, and by rumblings I mean crazy people on the internet. They said that he wanted like kids and stuff, and she was like, no, not for me. And I was like, well, I guess that's kind of a deal breaker, but I mean, who really knows?
Well, that's too bad.
Well,
she would have been such a cute little pregnant lady.
I know, but she's too busy like being freaking awesome in Paris.
And she didn't want to take the time off of smoking and the wine.
Oh, who would? It sounds amazing. Her waistline's so thin.
She's bringing back that waif look. Man, she is wafy.
I wish I could just give me a week as a waif. I'd love it.
Please.
I'll go back. No, I wouldn't.
No, I'd be like,
where's the devil? Let me make the deal.
I would give something up. I'm like, give me that life.
Do you want a rib? Yeah. What do you
want?
Tag
me in, coach.
Oh,
I have like the rib cage of like a silverback gorilla. It's so weird.
Me too.
It's just anytime I catch myself in the side mirror doing downward dog, I'm like, what is this body type?
I have such a wide back.
Why is my rib cage so giant?
Yeah, I mean, we're just blessed. We just have like really big lungs.
Yeah, big lung capacity. Yeah. You want to hold your breath underwater and see who wins?
Watch me swim. So who's yours? Who's your other, your next couple?
Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, that was tough because he messed up.
That one was tough, and it was like... What really sucked about that is that it was like, oh, he's doing this movie with Angelina Jolie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Oh, they both, and like she looked really effing good in that movie.
Oh, that movie's undeniable.
In like their chemistry in it, you're like, damn it, I see it. I know why they fell in love with each other. I get it. But like poor Jennifer Aniston, but you know what? She came out on top. It took a little while, but she still came out on top. It's like she can be very much like, whatever. I'm not having children. I'm with Justin Theroux. We're living our lives. Whatever.
Yeah.
And now him and Angelina Jolie, they're done. They've got all their kids, and they thought they were just like gonna solve world hunger and like, you know, be like whatever, like the I don't know what word I'm trying to find without being offensive, so I'm just going to move on.
I think my thing is, it's like, she like went crazy. I think Angelina Jolie went crazy, didn't she? I think she was
always crazy.
Yeah,
I think she was always crazy, and
she was drinking blood. Billy Bob Thornton's
she
blood.
Wore blood as like in like a vial around her. She was dating Billy Bob Thornton.
She kissed her. Yeah,
nobody has a relationship with Billy Bob Thornton.
No. Although
also, I was watching a movie the other day that he was in, and I'm pretty sure he's the first person to ever get full veneers. His mouth is so weird.
It is weird. Although I will say, Brendan saw him once. I think they held the elevator open for him and like rode the elevator with him, and they said he was pretty cool. Brendan.
Oh, really?
He smelled really nice, apparently.
Oh, I bet he did. I feel like he's like kind of like an original Stetson man kind of thing.
But I agree. Billy Bob Thornton's mouth is just a weird carnival I don't want to go to.
It's all teeth. But there's so much teeth in there. But yeah, I feel like they're split. It seemed like for a second, it's like, oh man, like I think like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, like they're together, they've got babies, and they're just gonna do this. And then nope. But apparently, like Brad Pitt was like drinking a bunch and like turning into a bit of a psychopath.
Yeah, he said like he did this interview in GQ and he did this like weird photo shoot. I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, it is gross. He's gotten like
his hair like long in it or something. Or
no. It's like he's all like he kind of looks a little strung out, but it's just because he's gotten sober and he's like thinned out.
Ew.
I know.
Yeah, that's the problem with aging and getting really thin. It can really do damage on you.
Oh, I'm so happy for my round face. I mean, it's not going to dehydrate. You
No,
know?
it's going to look great. It's going to stand the test of time 100%.
I am looking forward to coming into my Garner years. So you guys
Yeah,
look out.
bring it on.
Julie
Bring it
Louis-Dreyfus
on.
years too. I'll bring those years. I don't mind.
Yes.
I'll do it.
I hope that I age well. I'm not sure. I'm ready in case I don't for a backup plan.
Listen, my fear is like starting to look like Rachel Zoe. Do you know that stylist who looks like a raisin?
Yes. And
Fear.
she looks like she's got like that smoker's mouth that like puckers into like.
She looks like a raisin.
Yeah.
There's just no other way around it. She's an expensive raisin in a fancy coat, but a raisin
and
nonetheless.
big glasses. She's what the Olsen twins are going to grow up to be.
Oh, yeah. I follow her on Instagram. It's so funny. It's honestly worth a follow because she does a day in the life segments. And she's like, I love my kids. They're like, honestly, super important to me. And it's just like her like wobbling around on huge heels going like, come here, kids. And they're like, where's our real mom, the nanny?
It really is like a mind F when you're in LA and just see how thin people are, especially like if you see someone like, it's one thing if you just see like a regular person, you're like, whoa, that like almost wants to be an actress, is very skinny. But then you see someone that is like working and like, or someone that you see on like Instagram or someone you like see in movies or whatever, and then you see them in real life, you're like, whoa, I thought I lost a little bit of weight and was doing okay, but I'm not even close.
No, and it's like, and again, we're not like shaming anyone, but like it's, when you go to LA, like there are some people where they look like they have a lollipop head. It looks like they're fighting what their body is telling them that they should look like. Do you know what I mean?
I don't understand. Like I don't know. I don't want to look thin enough more than I am hungry.
Oh my God. Yes.
The end.
The end. Absolutely. Eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Snacks in between. Get prepared.
I was just
get those healthy fats.
Oh yeah, I was just reading about this thing called intermittent fasting, where like people don't eat till like 11 or 12 o'clock. Like
I've heard about this. I actually know a lot of people that do it, and it's morphed their bodies.
Really?
Morphed their bodies
in a good way.
Yep.
So what do? They just don't eat till noon?
No, I think what it is. So yeah, it's like it's the fasting part of it that I think they stop eating after 8 o'clock. And then don't eat until like late, like 11 or 12 or something. But then they are still on like a specific diet when they are eating. Well, but they like, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it.
Oh my God. So I don't eat after 8, which is like, sure, no problem. Which is a
you
problem.
Already don't eat after 8?
No, I eat. Are you kidding me?
I was gonna say, I'm like, oh my God.
But I'm saying, like, let's just say I want to go on a diet, and they're like, you can't eat after 8. I'd be like, well, that makes sense. Like, I guess, sure, I can maybe do that. But then I don't eat till like noon. That's madness. I would have to make sure that like I can handle the 8 until like, say you go to bed at midnight. Sure. But then you're gonna wake up at like 8 or 9 because I sleep a lot. And it's just tough. I wake up starving. I'm so hungry when I wake up. It's like I'm already thinking about dinner. It's like I need breakfast. Yeah. Yes. Brendan doesn't eat, and it really bothers me. Oh, John's the same. John can go so long, or like he'll just eat these like granola bars. I'm like, I can't even look at the packaging of a granola bar and not freak out. No, I'm like, I'm making a breakfast burrito. Everyone get out of my way. Yeah. I saw the commercial for like, I forget what brand it is, but they're like these breakfast sandwiches that I buy at my grocery store, and they're like 270 calories, 230 even maybe. And they're one of my favorite foods. They're so good. I think about them all the time. Microwave it, a minute on each side, wrap it up in some paper towel. Peace. Holy. Give me that life. It's so good. I love your granola bar. No. I just love how you're like, I really hope I age well. I love these breakfast sandwiches you toss in the microwave for 30 seconds. Yeah, well, you can't have it all, can you? You can't. Oh, and I don't want it all. You know, give me some fabrics and a thin cigarette. I'll age the way I want to. God damn it! By then, something will have come out, and it'll all be affordable and fine. Oh, we'll figure it out. Okay, so my next one. Wait, is it your turn or my turn? No, it's your turn. My next couple that broke up that broke my heart was Drew Barrymore and Will Kopelman. Yeah, that one was really upsetting. Like, I read her book, and she was talking about how in love with him she was, and that they seemed to have this really beautiful relationship that she like really, but it also did seem
like she had to try very hard to fill that wife role.
I agree. And I think she was like determined to have like the stereotypical family because she didn't have it. And she was like, this is a stand-up guy. I'm going to marry him, have babies with him. And then she was like, wait, I'm like an eccentric and I'm bored.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think it was for her. I think she probably, like, even like reading her book, it's called, what is it, A Wallflower?
Maybe. I haven't read it, which is surprising.
Oh, you should read it.
I know.
But in the book, she talks a lot. She seems to me she's just like a very, like an independent, eccentric woman that likes spending time with other women. It seemed like she wanted to spend a lot of time like with her girlfriends, and she like going on these like road trips, and now she's got like her 2 daughters. Like, I think it seems like she didn't really want to like adhere to this like this regular nuclear family lifestyle. Yeah,
I think she was just like, okay, like I don't think it had the passion. And again, we don't know her, but hey, nope. Girl,
it's actually hilarious that we're sitting here just speculating on other people's breakups that have affected our lives.
Well, they should know better. They put it out there. No,
they did put it out there. Put it out there, and we attached, and it is what it is.
Yeah, and they owe us in damages.
Yeah, and we need some kind of an explanation as to what happened. I actually saw this like funny post on Instagram the other day that was like, listen, if you're going to be that couple that posts on Facebook or Instagram about how happy you are or whatever, then all of a sudden you break up, you have to tell everyone all the details of why you broke up, because we're all invested now.
Yes.
We need the details.
I mean, easier said than done.
Sure. But, I don't tell a lot of people many details about my relationship, so I get it.
But also, like, again, these people are millionaires, so they're laughing on their yachts.
That's true. That is true.
I think I just love Drew Barrymore because it's like she's just so happy to be a mom, and it just seems so happy. But, I mean, she kind of rebounded real quick. She was like on Chelsea Handler right after it happened, and she was like, it is what it is.
Exactly. And she didn't, it's not like she was like, oh, screw this guy or something bad happened. Like, I just think she was like, well, anyways, I guess that wasn't for me. And that's okay. Who cares?
How refreshing is that?
Yeah, it actually really is to like see her just like in her own, and like it's such like a how you would imagine Drew Barrymore would react to that, of just like, anyways, I guess like it's fine, and I wish him the best, and I'm gonna go do this other thing, and I'm gonna go be really quirky and adorable in this movie, and Renee and Stacey are gonna love it.
Oh my god, and we do, and I love her so much. I want to be friends with her.
Me too.
It's a problem. I mean,
I would just like to do like shopping with her.
Oh,
actually,
my God.
I would like to have a little cocktail with her. Is what I would like.
I would love to like have a night where you like make dinner and drink and shoot all the shit and tell all the scoops. She's probably such a blast. What a blast. She's friends with Gwyneth Paltrow. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Do you ever follow Goop? I did for a really long time. Too much. Until she told me to shove steam up my vagina. Why? Oh, to give yourself like a vaginal facial? Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be a facial. It'd be like a vacial. A vacial. A vacial for your vajazzle. My brain is mush with a vacial. At least you wouldn't get those ingrown hairs, but I mean, isn't that the goal, is to find an ingrown hair? Yeah, that's how I treat my vagina. Ingrown hairs exclusively. It's an ingrown hair farm. I don't do it for you. I do it for me. It's so gross. Oh, so okay, so my next one is like a real bummer. Oh no. Susan Sarandon and Tim Robbins. That one was tough. So this one bummed me out because they have been together since Bull Durham. Which is such a good movie, you guys. Watch it if you haven't. It's an unbelievable movie. It's so great. Good. And I mean, they've been together. They've got kids together. And I also do not know the details, so I can't be like, oh, he slept with a nanny or she slept with some, like, the guy that maintains their lawn. I don't know. It's always like people that work for them, though, which I just think it's a power trip. I think all of it's like a total power trip, and like everyone just wants people to think that they're cool. Oh man, but that just made me so sad. Isn't it so sad? Yes, guys, you're cool on your own. Stop having sex with the pool guy. Yeah, like just like get a new hobby. It's really a bummer when you see people that just like go down that road, and it's all such an ego thing. It's so weird. Yeah, and it's like I am curious about the breakup between them two, because they were like super political. They still are. That's like 20 plus years, right? Yes, and at that point, it's like, you've already been together so long. Just keep putting up with each other's shit. But isn't it kind of cool that she was like, I got so many years left. Like, screw this. Like, she went to Burning Man this year.
She did. Good for her.
Oh my God. She goes like every year.
Oh my God. What, could you imagine running into Susan Sarandon at Burning? First of all, I would never go to Burning Man, but like to imagine, I would go if I thought I was going to run into her. I think our girl Diane Kruger goes too.
I bet. Okay, guys, listen, Diane, we know you're listening. Susan, like, call us. We'll go. Be a bit of a regular girl shenanigan. We'll go to Burning Man.
Yeah, we'll have you on the podcast. I'm sure it's a big opportunity for you both.
Oh my God, we should go to Burning Man and do like a regular girls. I'd be terrified the whole time.
Or what is that weird? It's like this weird like drug trip that people go on, but it's like it's supposed to like cleanse your soul and stuff.
Ayahuasca.
Could you imagine doing that?
No, I watched Chelsea Handler do it with Jenny Mullins, and
everyone cried.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm, as we know, so scared to puke, and you're kind of guaranteed to puke, and I'd be really upset about that. Like, I would be like inconsolable after puking. And
not only that, but like, I think you're inconsolable from the get-go. Everyone just cries the whole time. Because that's how I saw it too, was on Chelsea Handler. And then I saw it on one other, maybe just in like a movie where they reenacted it. But it seems very scary.
Oh my God. It seems
like you're like, because Chelsea, the first time nothing happened, and then she did it a second time, and like then she started crying and having this whole like epiphany about why life can be so shit. I'd rather not.
I mean, it'd be like, again, you know, if Chelsea wants to give me the money to do it, I'm open, girl. I'm here. I'm wearing a loose bra.
Just be like the test bunny, or like when like Homer does peyote.
Oh my God!
And he like sees that like coyote in the desert.
I just think it's like crazy. Like, I mean, like, yeah, like Susan Sarandon's like what, in her 70s, or she's 60s or 70s?
She's probably 60s, I would imagine.
You think?
Let me Google it.
Like, I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer is like.
I never use Siri for. I'm going to do it right now.
You're going to use Siri. This is exciting.
How old is Susan Sarandon?
Oh, don't you have to say her name?
Susan Sarandon is 70.
She's 70.
70.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. How old is Michelle Pfeiffer? Is what I want to know.
Let me ask Siri.
I'll wait.
How old is Michelle Pfeiffer?
Michelle Pfeiffer is 59.
11 years between them. She's 59.
I kept saying Michelle Pfeiffer was like in her 60s, like well in. I feel horrible. Hey, Michelle,
well,
sorry,
she's
girl.
Almost in her 60s. She's 59. It's not like she's 40.
Yeah, I will say after we did our Babes episode, I did see Michelle Pfeiffer on Jimmy Fallon, and she was boring.
Michelle Pfeiffer was?
Oh, I had to stop watching the clip.
No.
Look it up. But then also look up, and listeners, I encourage, Susan Sarandon talking about going to friggin' Burning Man. And you're like, you're
was
super
this on Fallon too?
I think it was on Kimmel.
Okay.
And she was just, and Susan Sarandon is in a big battle with Deborah Messing from Will and Grace fame.
Why?
Because they get mad. They're arguing over politics because like Susan Sarandon hates Hillary Clinton and just was very much a Bernie Sanders supporter. And Deborah Messing said something. I mean, who cares? The point is, I love her. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love Susan Sarandon too. I think she's magical.
And
it is just very upsetting that they were together for so long, but it is, like you said, it is cool that she was like, you know, for whatever reason was that they decided they had to split, she was like, I still got it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that.
And also, Tim Robbins, like, has not aged well, and, like, I love Tim Robbins, like, it's Bull Durham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a freaking smoke show in that movie.
Sure, yeah,
and even like, I mean, then you kind of, you know, give or take on Shawshank, and then you kind of see him in Mystic River, and you're like, okay, this is complex, and then you just kind of see him on the red carpet, and you go, I get it, Susan, run, girl, run.
Get out of there. This man's wearing an ill-fitting suit. He's very tall, and he's growing into that face.
I'm just thinking about like me when I like hit superstardom, which I feel is like any day now. And
it's in the brain. Yeah, it's in the future. It's in the horizons.
In the future.
It's coming in.
People are looking at my various Getty images, going like, "Ugh, what is this?" As I'm doing with them, as I'm doing with Susan Sarandon, is what I'm saying.
Well, hey, if it has anything to do with people on my Instagram saying that I look fat, it's a good time.
God damn it!
It's a real party.
Well,
real party. Okay, who's on your list now?
Okay, this one is This one is like an interesting one only because, and we were recently just talking about our love for this person, is Jenny Slate.
Yes.
And her husband, Dean, I think it's called like Flesher Camp or something, but Dean is his first name. But they made
Flesher
Marcel the
Camp.
Shell. Yeah. They made Marcel the Shell together. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Guys, if you do not know what we're talking about, watch Marcel the Shell and just have your heart grow 3 sizes.
Yeah, so I don't really know much about him, but I
Me
do
neither.
really like her.
Love
I think
her.
she's fantastic. I think
Yeah.
like she is one of those people that if I see she's in something, I'll go see it. She just seems
yeah.
so charming and sweet, and like she's very funny. I love her.
And she was like they were like madly in love, and they had a cute little hipster wedding, and she had like a gorgeous wedding ring and like so cute. And then I was like, oh no, like she was just like madly in love, and then it ended. I mean, then she started dating Chris Evans, and I was like, wow.
That is a very odd pairing, don't you think?
Yeah, and then like they broke up, and then they had a big interview because they were in a movie together, and she talks about like how she was like kind of this indie darling and what it was like dating like a superstar and how boring it was because they could never leave their house.
Ugh.
Can you imagine?
Terrible.
I know.
No, that would be awful. That sounds terrible.
I also think Chris Evans is a dud. You heard it here first.
I think he's a super dud. I can't imagine him being interesting at all.
I cannot imagine dating a goody-goody.
Yeah,
like,
also you played Captain America, who's the boringest superhero of all time.
And it's like,
Get
do I
outta here.
do I want to hold hands with you and watch you save 1 million dogs? No. I mean, I love dogs, but I want to go to dinner too.
Yeah, I want to hang out and like, you know, have a bit too much to drink and make some mistakes.
I know.
Live that life.
I feel like he'd be like, let's be responsible. And like, I can't.
Yeah. No,
I
he's probably
can't.
like, I'll just have a Bud Light. Get out of here.
But
I mean, I like Bud Light. Shout out to Bud Light. Support me, Bud Light. I do love you.
Amazon Prime us it. You know, like we're here. We got the time.
I love Bud Light. You know what I really love? Bud Light Lime. That's
Love a
hell of a drink.
Oh, love a Bud Light Lime. I can't even begin. This is a sidebar, but that's what we do here. But when you were in the UK, I talk as if we're roommates. I got really into margaritas for a little bit.
Oh, you were making them like at home?
Yes, fresh squeezed lime, and then I would do like Trader Joe's has like a chili lime like spice.
Rimmer?
Yeah,
Oh
I would rim that, and I made homemade jalapeno simple syrup. You guys,
You did not. How did you make
did.
that?
equal parts white sugar and water. You put that in until it like dissolves, and I cut up a full jalapeno and just let it simmer in there.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I kept
then you
it in
just
the
put
fridge.
it in a bottle, and then you're good to go. And you can just, oh my God, you're a genius. You
Thank
get
you.
shit done. I'm so impressed with it. It's great.
Listen, nothing gets in between me and my nightly cocktail, and it never
Nope.
will. It won't.
Not now, not in 10 years. Everyone get off of it.
Yeah, come at me. Come at me, bro.
That's fantastic. I'm actually in the middle, by the middle, I mean the absolute very beginning of not drinking for, I'm going to try to go 2 weeks.
Oh, that's great. I thought you were
It is-
drinking a wine. Is that water, I'm guessing now?
It's water, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I feel like anytime I have a drink now, my body doesn't want it.
No,
So
then
I need
you
to
gotta
honor
you gotta
that.
listen. You gotta
Yeah, I'm
listen
going to
to
honor
it.
that and not do it. I'm going to cut it
Yeah.
out for 2 weeks and see. You know what it is too? I can't live with a hangover anymore. I can't
No, it's
function
too
with
much.
it.
It's too much.
Yeah,
I can't do
I
it.
need to scale it back. It's just I'm over it for a little 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
2
nothing.
weeks time.
Easy
It's
peas.
nothing.
It's
Ain't
fine.
no thing. However,
Ain't
I am
nothing.
home a lot for those 2 weeks, so it's a little iffy, but we'll see.
At the very least, you have a cocktail, but you keep it light. You keep,
Keep it light.
You
Do
keep
a
it light.
homemade margarita.
Yeah, it's nice.
Especially
It's
if you can
honestly
do a
really
skinny
nice.
margarita, man. Or like a sangria. Sangria's light.
What's a skinny margarita? Is that just like a splash of is that tequila, a splash of lime, and like seltzer?
No, I think it's just a tequila, maybe like a little more lime juice, and I don't know
Agave?
what they use for. Yeah, maybe like agave. I'd have to
Okay.
look. I've never made one. I've only ordered them.
You can just go to a bar and order a skinny margarita, and they know what it is.
Not everywhere will do it, but a lot of places will.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
You
or
heard it
if
here
they
first.
have like if they do like their own homemade like lime juice or something, you're usually a little bit better off because there's not as much sugar in it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, especially if you're
Okay.
at like a good Mexican place, they'll usually hook you up with a skinny margarita, and they're way better.
Oh, I have to tell you, and I cannot believe I did not tell you at the beginning of this podcast. I'm sorry for taking a quick turn. While you were gone, again, there was a huge concert across the street. It was like a fundraiser for a Catholic school. Yeah. Dave Navarro, Sebastian Bach, Mark McGrath, and who else? Someone else. They all came together because their kids go to the school, and they did like a rock concert across the street. God. Half the field, and it was massive. Half the field was like a full fair, like out of the OC, like a huge Ferris wheel, tons of roller coasters.
Fun.
The other half was like a beer tent, a margarita tent, a wine tent, like burgers, fries, like
Did you attend?
Everything. Of course I attended. And I had a margarita and I listened to Dave Navarro rock out. And he was wearing a mesh shirt.
Of course he was. Are his nipples pierced? I bet you they are.
Yes, they were, you guys. It was the time of my life. It was thrilling.
That's so great. I love that stuff like that. Like, that's so an LA thing. I mean, this is not nearly as cool, but it was still like, this never happened to my school, like, ever. But a friend of mine is like a teacher or a principal. I forget which one of the two. Somewhere in the education system. And he was like, oh, we're having like a concert at school today, and Plain White Tees are coming to play. And it's like, how do you guys get actual bands to just come play at like a high school in Vegas? What?
Oh, it's insane. Like,
it's nuts.
I didn't have any of that growing up.
No,
Nothing.
I had to pretend I was Baby Spice if we were doing any kind of musical performance.
Oh, I mean, I had a blind teacher in English, and I just spent the time listening to Maroon 5 on my broken CD player.
Was it a Shockwave?
It was. Yes.
You're damn right it was.
Yeah, I liked Maroon 5 because Adam Levine was confident shirtless. But I digress.
Yes. But listen, I actually still think Adam Levine's got it going on.
Oh, well, that's another time because I can't handle it.
I like him. I think he's a babe. But you know what I think I like more is his wife. I love his wife. I think she's my favorite Victoria's Secret angel.
I feel like she had a baby and then she's like, no problem.
All
she's
of them
like
do that. It's
super
crazy.
Skinny. Yeah, I'd like to know their tricks.
It's because they're like 24.
Oh, that's the trick. Oh,
yeah.
I've already messed up.
Whoops-a-days.
I guess we're coming to an end. Do you have
out with a real bummer of a breakup?
Yes.
Not even a bummer of a breakup, just a bummer of a couple.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard.
Oh, my God. I'm almost
what a situation.
Upset. Yeah, I'm upset that we don't even have that much time. I mean, we can go on as long as we want, but what I loved about that breakup, and this is me just being shitty, is that you found out, like, because I thought she was like a millionaire. She only made like $100,000 a year, which is a lot of money still. But
sure,
like,
but I mean,
not Johnny Depp money
compared to Johnny Depp, absolutely not. I actually thought it was less than that. I thought it was
it probably
50.
is. Oh, probably is.
I thought it was like 50, because she had only done, what was the movie she did with him?
Who knows? Like, I didn't even know who she was. I don't even know who she is now.
I saw her in the Magic Mike 2 movie. She was in that.
Jesus.
And I probably shouldn't talk about it, but I interviewed her once, and whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I mean, she's just simply whatever. Like, I don't even know what she's providing artistically to anything. And now she's dating Elon Musk, who's like a cajillionaire.
So we all get her point. It's like she wants some money. She's stunning.
Yeah,
she's a super babe, and
totally.
She seems very cool. Like, cool in like a
cool
way, but like I'm sure if she wasn't already known for being like a little bit money hungry, you'd be like, oh, she seems like she's got that cool girl vibe. But she seems really nasty.
Oh yeah, I think she set up. I mean, Johnny Depp is an insane person.
Sure, but we all know that, and that's why we love him.
I'm not quite sure like how this went down. So like she threw something at him, or like he threw something at her, and she filmed it, which is like, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But it's like,
the whole thing's crazy.
Who wants to be with current day Johnny Depp? Like, honestly,
nobody.
Nope. I saw a preview for the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which like I truly can't believe they're still making them. But he looks better in that movie than he does in regular life.
Of course he does. No, in real life, it's like he's wasted away and he's just like a little bit scary. And I want Benny and June Johnny Depp back.
Oh
Give
my
me
God,
that.
I love Benny and June. I want What's
so
Eating
great?
Gilbert Grape Johnny Depp.
Yes. Even like Edward Scissorhands Johnny Depp.
Sure.
Give me that.
I'll take it.
He was he was dark and mysterious.
I feel like he's got the 90s curse similar to Ethan Hawke, because I love Ethan Hawke, like reality bites Ethan Hawke. Yeah. But current day Ethan Hawke, I'm not feeling it.
No, he always looks like he's like a crooked cop in a movie.
He does.
Crooked cop. He's like Ray Liotta.
Oh my God, Ray Liotta. What a whole life that guy's had.
But even like Johnny Depp, it's like he was with Lily. Wait, is Lily Rose his daughter's name or is that his wife's name?
Johnny Depp's daughter's Lily Rose. I don't know. His wife's like this French woman, right? She's a model.
Yeah. And they were together for a really long time. Yeah. And then he like blew her off for this young piece of ace who really just turned out to, want that Edward Scissorhands money.
It just seemed all tumultuous. And honestly, Johnny Depp's a nightmare. And he sounds like your aunt does on Christmas Day after a couple of wines where she's like, what'd Santa get you? You know, and you're like, ew, get out of here, Aunt Pam. You know, you're like, get out of here. Like, he's just like, my wife, I love her. And it's like, you're disgusting. You're Johnny Depp. Get out of here.
Yeah, get out of here. Get it together. Shake it off. You need to just hide away for a couple months and
honestly
move on with it. But it's just a bad situation all around. Whether he was like a bad husband or like a shithead to her. But I think it was equal parts of them being terrible.
But it's like, my thing is like, was he surprised it didn't work out? Like, I just don't get it.
Like, where do you think that's going? This is a real bummer of a topic, hey? Where we're just like, anyways,
I know.
These sad, depressing people. But
you know what? It's like kind of like, I think it is. It's like this thread of like these guys that were these hot guys. Yep. And then all of a sudden they're not like so hot anymore. And then they get entangled with these young women who like, who wouldn't if you're like in that situation? And they take it, not that they got taken advantage of. These guys are pure dirtbags. And then
they're like grown ass men. They can make these decisions.
Yeah. And then they get what's coming to them.
Yeah, 100%.
You know? Like,
it makes it hard for you to feel sorry for them. It's like, well, I don't know. You walked into it.
Hell
you walked away from something that could have been better and wound up in a shit situation because you wanted a new pair of boobs.
I wonder if his wife was like, originally was like, get out of here. We're done. I bet you she was. Who's putting up with that BS?
No way.
I mean, what does like Johnny Depp talk to his kids about?
He probably wears eyeliner in real life.
I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
No, he's just bad. Like, oh my God, he's like bloated and wearing multiple ties, and I can't handle it. And I think he has a thumb ring.
No more vests.
Yeah, irregular girl hot tip. No more vests and no more thumb rings. Get out of here with those. I hate a thumb ring.
In general, no thumb rings. No
girl or guy thumb rings. Get out of here.
I agree. And no, I don't think women should really be wearing vests either.
Listen, as you know, I love a wool vest. But listen, do I know what to expect when I leave the house?
Like, I'm thinking of like, remember when people would wear like low rise jeans and just like a suit vest thing, and it was like Britney Spears circa like 2002.
Yeah,
and that was the look.
You're looking at someone who did that. Yeah, listen. My mom kept saying to me, Stacey, you don't have the boob size to withstand a vest. You're killing the vest. Yeah, my boobs would eat the vest whole. She was like, you look like a nightmare. But yeah, I agree. Like,
vests are so bad. They're
gross.
Like, picture them like I picture people wearing them with like jeans that have a really thick stitch.
Oh yeah. Like, butterflies on the ass.
Oh
like
my
I can't deal.
And like even if it's on like a dude, it's like still the thick stitch.
Oh
then
yeah.
The vest.
Yeah.
The vest is done up. And like they think that they're making their fashion statement, and they're wearing shoes that are like boat shoes that are no good.
Oh no.
Ew.
It's either that or it's like a guy in a vest and he's like, oh yeah, I'm a stand-up comedian on yachts, and you're like, shut up. It goes either way.
The other day I'm sitting in like, I forget what it was called. I was sitting in someplace in the airport in Vegas, and I was like eating a like dumpling soup.
Yeah.
Not creamy, just a broth.
Ooh.
And this guy sits down, and he was like sitting like across from me. But you know when someone like keeps looking at you like they want to talk to you, and you're like, nope, not having it. I'm shutting it down already. And he's like, so do you live here? I'm like, or he's like, were you here visiting? I'm like, no, I live here. I'm like, he just kept going and going, and he's like, ask me what I do. So like,
I can't.
I feed him a little bit of information. He goes, well, guess what I am?
Oh no.
I'm a magician.
Ew, ew. Get out of here.
I'm a magician, and pretty cool that we both have wacky jobs, right? I'm like, I gotta go. I think they're calling me at the gate.
Okay, first of all, absolutely not. There's a place here in LA called the Magic Castle. I'm not even in a mood to go. No, I hate
Look,
magic.
I do love magic, but like I want to see like Steve Martin do magic or like Johnny Carson do magic.
Well,
that
he's dead. He's dead. It ain't gonna happen.
I'm sure it's not gonna happen, but I mean that charm. The charm is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, like I mean, if David Blaine came up to me, I'd be like, "Beat it, Blaine. I don't want to see you float. I don't care. Get
John
the cameras
and I
out
went
of
and
here."
saw David Copperfield, and it was
Oh,
like
jeez.
it was really a trip. I mean, it was a hell of a show, but like this guy was just like dying to tell me that he was a magician.
Listen, I'm all talk. If I'm gonna go, like if you were like, "Hey, we're gonna go see David Blaine," I'd be like, "This is the best night ever." Now, again, but I don't want to see a local magician. If you're not like headlining in Vegas, I don't want to see your party tricks at my house. Get out of here.
Nope. Unless you're 12, I'm not interested.
No, and even then,
I
I'm
want
just
your kid
kind
do
of
some magic. But
sure. Where's the quarter? That's fun. Where are your parents? Go find them. I get it. I'm in. I act like I'm so cool, but like literally I'm wearing a dog sweater and my tights are ripped like all over the place. Like my life is not in a place to judge, but
well, it's okay. I'm just drinking water and wearing adult pigtails. So
you're like Pepper Ann. Remember that show, Pepper Ann?
Oh my god! And my bangs are itching my forehead, and I'm sure I'm gonna have zits in the morning. Ugh.
Oh, bang life. Hashtag
bangarang.
Well, I guess we kind of had a bit of a mixed bag episode, which I like. I like these little chats.
Me too. It's fun. It's like the Chex Mix of regular girls.
The Chex Mix. Ooh, those are expensive.
They're giving you guys Chex Mix. I love Chex Mix. It's one of my favorite snacks.
Well, I guess like we should come to an end, but like what should the theme of the ghost be? A cheating ghost? Okay, here's the scenario. You're a ghost. You're going home. You're here to see your ghost partner. They're cheating on you. How do you, as the ghost, react? That's disgusting, and I won't even tell you what I think it was. I bet you that's what
the setup for that. I couldn't even handle it. Shit.
I bet you that's what Johnny Depp sounded like when Amber Heard was like, "I'm leaving you." He's like, "Oh."
Oh man, that's so stupid.
Oh well, that's what you get, guys. This is the content. Spread the word.
Thanks for hanging out. We really appreciate you.
See you next week.
Bye.